So, hello, I'm just logging that I'm off now. I'm on my way to Canterbury to give a talk on arts and leadership. They want me to talk about my job, my career, but really the reason they're asking me is they're interested in leadership and regeneration, arts and regeneration, and particularly the story of the Creative Foundation at Folkestone. And as it happens, I'm doing this for the Canterbury Christ Church University Arts Management MA. And interestingly, I did something similar yesterday where I spoke to the CLAW short course on arts leadership, where they also wanted to hear about what I did, and particularly around arts and regeneration and the story of Folkestone. So that could be an incredible coincidence, or I think more likely this is a sign of the importance of the work in Folkestone, how interesting that model is, how people are feeling that if you are starting a career in the arts or you're developing your career in the arts, then this is something you should know about, that this is a model of what the arts can do and how it works and how you can do your type of work in an environment that is making change in a town. And so I'm really pleased to be able to do that, and it's a great pleasure to be asked. And I suppose there's a few points I want to get across. You know, you speak for an hour or something, but there's really only a few points you want to get across. I think around the question of the regeneration, I think you make the point that there are multiple ways that arts and regeneration can work, and Folkestone is a particular case. And one of the most important things about that particular case, or any particular case, is that you match the arts and regeneration approach to the way the town is and the way the town can develop its regeneration because of economic failure. And so what could the future economy look like, and therefore craft a response that's relative to that. So that's probably my major point around Folkestone, and then explaining how we do it and what we're trying to achieve, and the triennial and the quarter house and all the work we're doing there, and how it's really about building partnerships and how crucial they are. And then my point on leadership is probably that I want to make the point that appropriate leadership in the arts and in any other institution is that you have to lead relative to the organisation, that you can't have, your characteristics and the way you work has to be in line with how the organisation works. They're not separate. You can't be this type of character in that type of organisation. There's got to be some continuity. That doesn't mean we all have to be the same. We can have differences and difference of characters and difference of approach, but those fundamental truths about who we are. And in our case, it's around, willingness to work with others and absolute love of creativity. Those would be our discerning points of difference, and then all those things about leadership that you have to have, whatever organisation you're with. You have to have fairness. You have to have integrity. You need to listen to people. You need to be great. You need to communicate. All of those, which we aspire to do, we fall short of, but at least we know that's what we're trying to do. So, I'm going off to give my talk now. Thanks.